that is approved by the International, European, and French Bowling Federations and the St. Lo Bowling Team Club. All that said, let's get started, and here is Peppi Konsteri. They will be on the left lane for the entire game. And Peppi with a beautiful shot out to the dry, turns it up. They struck almost at will the first game. They started with strikes, ended with strikes, just had a couple of misses in the middle, ended up 244. And it was with shots like that. It was a beautiful shot by Becca. Women's doubles final. And here is Eliisa Hiltunen, her first shot. Gets it out to the dry. Good shot. A little bit late up to the pocket, and the 6 wraps around the 10 with her plastic ball at the 10 pin. And goes at it and reaches for it and just drops in the channel before she can make the 10 pin. So an early unforced error. Be nice if she could double up here early on. And she makes a good shot, turn up a little bit, and pushes the 5 over. 19 years old, the youngest of our competitors today. And she's going to go cross lane at this 7 pin, and she's going to flag it. That's 2 unforced errors and skidded by the 7 pin. Now back to Peppi for her 3rd frame. And another good-looking shot, and another perfect result. Peppi has exactly the right shape. Now let's see if Becca can match to get their strike in the 3rd. And gets around it a little bit, turned it up, a little bit late to the pocket. That's going to be a weak 10. So now Becca will go cross lane. We're looking for our first spare in the match. She'll go cross lane for the 10 pin. We've in general seen excellent spare shooting throughout these Bowling Promotion Tour matches. And a little bit of hook there at the end, but she does convert, actually hook a little bit. Now here's Eliisa Hiltunen. Once again, let's see if she can double up, turn it up, and another 10 pin. It's approved by the International, European, and French Bowling Federations and the St. Lo Bowling Team Club. So some good lineage for this doubles competition. And now she's cross lane for the 10 pin. She made the adjustment off the last shot and converts that one no problem. Actually, here's Charlie, and can she get to the ball to the pocket? And a little bit high for a 4 pin. It leaves the 4 pin. She's got to go cross lane. Let's see if she makes any adjustments off that 7 pin, and she does, and converts the 4 pin. No trouble there. 1 pin match to provide the international commentary for these Bowling Promotion Tour matches. Here we see one pin match. Here is Peppi. Can she go 3 for 3? Yes! Slaps the 10. Good shot there. Needs a strike to stay within 1. Get the sense this PWBA team could explode at any second. Eliisa is making beautiful shots. She's left 2 10 pins. She could start striking at any moment. Let's see how Becca does here. Gets that figure 8. That one's outside to the dry. Got to turn up, and another weak 10. Ball coming up a little bit late to the pocket to carry the 10. That's a sign of a well-designed oil pattern quite often. There's area there. In other words, there's miss room. But if you use it, your chances of striking aren't as good. So that's what we like to see in oil pattern. Make the pocket accessible, but you've got to throw the right shot to get a strike. And once again, Becca, no trouble on the 10 pin. And here is Eliisa. Let's see if she can find the strike zone here. And guess what? Another good shot. There it is. Strike. Again, these PWBA stars, you got to believe they're going to start striking. Now Charlie, important shot to get back in the match. And there's kind of a deflecting 5 pin for Charlie. Everybody whose hand is up, she owes them a drink. So it's the ultimate embarrassment to miss the 5 pin. So no pressure here, Charlie. I'm not worried about it. And indeed, no trouble there on the 5 pin, so good cover there. But here we go. And Peppi is 4 for 4 for Peppi. Great shot. And they are both from Finland. They didn't choose to be together. The way the teams were formed was their qualifying scores based on the 18 games of qualifying. They were the number 1 and number 2 qualifiers of all the women. So they were paired together for this women's doubles. And here's Becca, almost a must strike to get back into this match. And through the beak for a 4-6-7. Out and caught the dry on the outside of the oil line there. And the ball started to hook. Hooks through the beak. Leaves the 4-6-7, an impossible split. And now can the Finnish team extend their lead? And a good stroke by Eliisa. Turn it up. Oh, blows the rack apart. And almost an insurmountable lead at this time. And the Burton-Williams team comes back. Great shot there by Charlie. So they would need an open and some loss of count to let the other team back in the match. And here's Peppi's shot once again, and there's a weak 10 for her. So weak 10s are cheap and easy on this oil pattern. So a well-bowled match. And stay tuned for Marc Chavet's interview with our contestants afterwards. And a beautiful conversion there. We pretty much have our winners now. We'll congratulate Peppi Konsteri and Eliisa Hiltunen for winning the first of many competitions here in the on the bowling promotion tour. And there's Becca way outside and late up to the pocket, misses the pocket right, and that's going to be an 8 count. I'd like to thank Storm for sponsoring our women's series and Cubica AMF for their continued sponsorship of the Masters Series. We'd also like to thank our institutional partner, National Sport Agency, as well as the regions of Normandy, Brittany, and New Aquitaine, the departments of Calvados, La Manche, d'Ille-de-Vilaine, Pays de la Loire. Lucky contestants here to be able to tour France and see all these different regions of this beautiful country. And I would encourage you to think about this tour for next year. And there's the first shot out of the pocket for our... So you start to see, with everybody playing exactly the same place on the lane, you see the tracks start to get dry and start to react a little bit early. And good spare there. That will put them in the 2 teens. And she'll fill things out here. Strike will get them to 15. And how about another 10 pin? So 2-1-4 with the competitors, and a quick preview of our next match. And there's Charlie going cross lane for the Brooklyn, and she gets the strike in Wales. Took some time out to take this tour around France. That's getting up in the pocket, and just gets the 4 pin out and just leaves the 5. Round of applause, some clapping in time for, once again, a 5-pin shot for Charlie, and she does convert it. So congratulations to that team on a 2nd place finish. And again, that right lane proving more difficult maybe than the left, as both of our winning teams have been on the left lane so far in this competition. So no problem covering the 5-pin, and there's your final score, 214-171. Congratulations to our Finnish team for that nice 4-bagger in the middle there. You see that one mistake in the 2nd frame, but a well-bowled match.